Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Monday, August 14th. And bear with me as I'm trying to struggle with my voice here this morning. Looks like we'll see a chance of some showers and thunderstorms on a very scattered basis between now and Thursday. But overall, it looks like for that time period, about a third to two-thirds of an inch, maybe a little bit more than that. As far as temperatures go this week, we're going to be near to slightly below normal, but we're going to start really warming up as we've been talking about for a couple of weeks now. As we get towards the end of the month, we're going to start to see some very warm temperatures and also an increase in some storminess as well. If we look at the forecasted rainfall here, first of all, for the next couple of days into Wednesday for the Agro Expo, it looks like we'll see about maybe a tenth or two of an inch of rain. And again, that'll be on a scattered basis. And then overall, from now until Thursday night, looks like about 35 hundredths to 75 hundredths of an inch. That's going to be my official forecast target. And you can see, you can track this here, update these several times a day when the rain starts. And if we look at the next slide, you can see for the Agro Expo, looks like temperatures in the upper 70s to low 80s both days, with about a 30 to a 40% chance of scattered thunderstorms. Again, the heaviest rainfall looks like it's going to come just after the Agro Expo finishes up towards Wednesday evening into Thursday night. That looks like our best chance for getting the most significant precipitation. Again, hope to see you there. Either sign up or sign a sheet if you've already signed up for the weather and email for a chance to win one of two rain gauges here. One will be given away each day. And if we look at the forecasted long-range outlook, I'll be issuing that for the fall forecast on September 1st, but we have a couple growers meetings, one in Owego and one at Marlette, and we'll issue that forecast for those folks then, and again, a sneak preview at the upcoming winter. And it could be an interesting one. We're looking at two interesting months, one for the month of November and the other one February. And again, we'll talk about that here as we get into the 1st of September. If we look at the hurricane situation, Gert again going to safely miss and curl to the northeast and miss the U.S., but this system here is going to really bear watching. It could become Hurricane Harvey. This has a real potential to have impacts on portions of the U.S. as we get towards very late next week. But again, we'll keep an eye on that. Still quite a ways away. A lot can happen to that as well. If we look at temperatures and conditions around the area this morning, you can see a pretty warm morning out there for the most part. Temperatures in the upper 50s to low 60s. And if we look at the radar, you can see some scattered showers will be in the area out ahead of the main system. And again, these will weaken, some will redevelop this afternoon. So again, about a 30-40% chance of maybe a shower or thunderstorm, especially this afternoon. And then I think a better chance will come as we get into the day on Wednesday. Right now, tomorrow looks very scattered as well. And if we look at the satellite view, you can see the enhancement, some of these shower or thunderstorms blowing off. Again, these are very strong storms off to our west. But again, for the most part, they'll miss us. Here is Hurricane Gert. Again, we expect that to curl up to the north and then eventually off to the northeast and should miss the mainland U.S. Again, we'll watch for the system behind that as we get into late next week. And you can see where the low pressure system is across Minnesota. We can show you that on the next map, on the weather map. And again, that low pressure system will just slowly meander its way off to the east. We'll have frontal boundaries near the Great Lakes, and so we'll have at least some scattered thunderstorms. Not a lot of moisture with this system, but with the frontal boundaries near the area through much of the next several days, can't rule out a shower or thunderstorm just about any time. Looks like the best periods, though, will be in the afternoon and evening hours. And then as we get into Wednesday, this will be the main system. It'll come out again as it moves to the east. It'll try to push this front back to the north, and that'll give us a good chance of showers and thunderstorms as this low pressure system nears us as we get into Wednesday night to Thursday night. Again, as far as precipitation, you can see this will just be over the next 72 hours it takes us through the Agro Expo. And again, this is what we're expecting for the entire week. And for the forecast today, you can see we're going to be in the upper 70s to low 80s. Upper 70s to low, maybe in some mid 80s on Tuesday, and Wednesday looks like it'll be a little warmest day as that front moves to the north and the low pressure system near, so we could have temperatures well into the low 80s, maybe even mid 80s. We'll cool down just a very little bit as we get towards the end of the week, but again, the following week we're going to really start warming up. I think we're going to see lots of 80s, and over the next couple, 2 or 3 weeks, can't rule out maybe even a possibility of maybe hitting another 90-degree day or two. Thanks for stopping by and have yourself a great day, a great work week, and 73s to all.